I'm live. All right, y'all. Social therapy is Sandy. It's Sandy on the line. Sandy on the line. Waiting for connections. We're telling your followers that you're started a lot. Hey, Jazmine. Hey, baby girl. First, let me introduce this company, Social Therapy Magazines. Right? Follow us also on Instagram, Social Therapy IG, Twitter, Social Therapy 1. Subscribe to our channel on YouTube, Social Therapy Mag. And don't forget the owner at Social Therapy Mag on Twitter. We have a special guest tonight. Her name is Jazmine Robinson with 135K followers. I still don't know how to work this. How do I add her? Jazmine, add me, girl, because I can't see you. Don't add me, request me, because I don't know how to do this. How do you request it? Oh, I am such a... No, I'm such, like, a rookie on this. I swear to God, I'm just going to be honest with y'all. Like, I don't know what the... All right, yes, baby, yeah. Go with this. Hi, how you doing? Aw, you so pretty. How's everything going with you?
Thank you so much. Everything's going good. Staying safe. Keeping it cute. Keeping it COVID.
Girl, you know, did you vote? Did you go vote?
Absolutely. I'm not in LA now. It was my first time being an LA voter. I'm in Connecticut shooting a video tomorrow. But yeah, I voted early and I'm super excited. I'm super proud of just everyone who, I don't know, I'm proud of like this generation.
You know what? Because we was meant to be here. That's why the people in the past, things just happen in life, and that's just what it is. You know, we just have to work harder, put in all the extra work, so that way our kids don't have to suffer in the end. You know what I mean? It's always a circle of life. That's what it's called.
Yeah, and everybody has their different struggles, and this one just so happens to be ours, and that's
all it is. So, you know, I'm conducting an interview with you. I'm pretty sure you spoke to Dupree. You look excited. Me too. So, tell me where you're from.
I am born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia, specifically McDonough, Georgia, which is the south side of Atlanta. That's really where I started training, where I fell in love with the music industry through like honestly going to dance class and taking classes. I would beg my mom every day to take me, and then one thing led to another. Hey, busting it for diamonds.
So you had the support, positive support.
Yeah, I had positive support from my mother. She was though very particular with her taste. Okay, she was not playing. We did critiques in the car after class. We did rehearsals. We walked. She put books on my head and had me walk around the house. Like, it was very much so that. But it all pays off, especially now that I'm in my 20s. I understand.
Yeah, you know, that's how it is. Sometimes we don't want to be grown anymore. I don't go back to being a kid. But, you know,
I mean, you know,
what it is.
It's benefits to everything, but that was definitely my childhood in Atlanta. Just growing up and performing at different schools and different events and opening up for people, which led me into acting more.
Right.
And then I was able to be a part of Greenleaf and some other TV shows that don't come to my mind whenever I'm being interviewed.
You was on Greenleaf?
Yeah.
You was?
So yeah, I like play the younger Charity.
Oh.
Best dancer and artist I know. It stands period, poo.
That's it. That's it. So, okay, so I need to know what inspired you, though. I know that you already was into that mindset where you wanted to, these things you wanted to do. So what was it that led you to this point? Like, what made you say, you know what, mommy gonna take me to this dance rehearsal?
It was probably my brother. He did and still does music. He produced and played instruments, and he was just, I don't know. I love my brothers and sisters. I'm the youngest, and I always wanted to be around them. And that was my gateway in. Like, I
You
got
use
to be
that
in
to
the
your own
studio with
advantage,
him and
right?
lay in his lap, or whatever when he was recording. And just sitting in his rehearsals, he went on like the Scream tour when they were first doing it with Bow Wow, and just the opportunities that he got, to me, it just seemed like heaven at the time. It still is, especially coming from like knowing that we just recorded these videos and stuff in my mom's basement. So that was
Wow,
my biggest
wow.
inspiration.
That is great. That is great. What genre would you consider yourself? And when did you start singing? When did you, how old were you when you decided that you wanted to pursue this?
I consider myself, I have this conversation with my friends all the time, like, what is the different genres that, everything's becoming kind of meshed into one.
It is at
But
this point.
if I could say, I would say it's an alternative R&B. So if I was to play my songs on a playlist, I would play like Summer Walker, I would play Danny Lay, I would play like other girls in that realm of music.
What
And they're
albums?
awesome too, and I love them.
You know what? As long as you support your people, they support you. That's all that matters at the end of the day. So I've watched some of your videos. It's really good. I liked it. I enjoyed your
Thank you.
videos. Do you have any? How many albums do you have out? Like, are you working on one now? What's going on?
I am currently working on one called Ocean. I have B-side out, and I released just a bunch of singles, especially recently. But in 2018, I did a brand change. I used to be QT Jazz, which was my whole shebang up until I was like 22. I was one half of QT Posse, which was me and Zanique Collins, who was my best friend at the time. And we
Oh,
performed
the
around
other
Venus.
artist, Zelly. So you recognize this woman, this other girl.
No, we were like neighborhood kids for sure. And
Oh, okay,
we
okay.
did stuff together, and that was our group. And I just like was QT Jazz up until that point. So I always really count my music after I transitioned to Jazmine. Now that I just get to make more music that's more relatable, not only to me, but to everyone else around me.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So,
It's QT Jazz, but she'll forever live on. Literally. QT Posse forever, for real.
do you have any new music videos? Because I noticed that you had something coming out soon.
I just released Run It Up, which was a quarantine song. It consisted of me and Gordy Max and a couple other awesome creatives, and we shot this video on my iPhone. And I was getting so much traction from other videos I was shooting on my iPhone. I was like, you know what we're going to do with this production? Record it on my phone too.
Uh-huh.
So I released the video on YouTube. It's up now. The song is everywhere. And just the feedback that I've been getting is just so overwhelming, knowing that, all you have is all you need. And though quarantine is happening to all of us and this whole pandemic is happening to all of us, we can still like find those moments of joy. And that definitely was my moment of joy.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Where do you see yourself in the next couple of months, weeks, days, years? Are you looking into acting, or are you just want to focus on your music for now?
I'm constantly focused on my music, and I'm constantly auditioning.
Right. That's, you know what?
So
You gotta keep it rolling. You
it's
got to
it's
keep
a
it rolling.
it's a coinciding thing, but in the next few years, my goal is, of course, to travel and to be able to perform my music in different theaters and eventually like arenas, because just being able to meet people and perform and share that experience with others is just
It's a
amazing.
beautiful thing, right? That's nice. That's nice. So, I mean, where have you been? I mean, have you are you? I mean, I know we're all in a pandemic. There may be a second wave. We don't know what's going on. Being that we're in between presidents, I don't know what's going on. So it's like, what do you have rolling? Do you have anything? Are you going on tour? Are you going out of town anywhere? Or do you just do local things? Or are you just at home, working from home like everybody else?
For right now, we're keeping it cute. Yes, we need a Jazmine tour. For right now, we're keeping it cute and safe at home. So I don't want to say anything too soon, and then we can't.
Right.
But I'm just going to, of course, continue to release music and hopefully just incorporate everyone in the videos that I'm creating. Like for TikTok, we released that a few months ago.
Right.
And I was able to make like a second version that included other people doing the dance to the song. And it was just like a collaboration with everyone. So
that's a good thing.
That is definitely the goal for now.
I think what you know, this pandemic, especially being the quarantine, brought to people was, in my opinion, was bring everybody together who was supposed to be together, and everybody that's not really meant to be, they just never came back around because they know what they was. What's your opinion on that? Like, how did you deal with all this? Because a lot of us did not make it with financially, mentally, like, you understand? Like, a lot of us had these mental health issues that we didn't even know about because we used to going outside every day, same routine, going to work, coming home, you know, A, B, C, and D. And then now I got to stay in the house with you all day. Like, how did you deal with that?
Well, I'm pretty candid about this on my YouTube vlogs and just in general, but I had been a nanny for years up until the pandemic. And so that was a bit of a shift. But like I said, the support from everyone and me releasing my music more often because I had more time.
Yeah.
That was my medicine to everything for sure. Because I had to sit by myself, and you kind of have to sit and analyze and audit yourself on like, what do you really want? You know, where was this really going? How much does it take to really get to where you're going? Because a lot of times it's less than what you need, which is why I said like the music video that we were shooting and the content that me and my friends were releasing, like it was just on a whim and It was working. So it was super exciting to just see the traction and everything, and that was definitely my coping mechanism, was to be creative as possible.
What? I also think that was a blessing because when you can sit around people and things just happen to work, it works and is a blessing, and use it for what it is for the moment because we don't know how long things are gonna last. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What was the last thing you Googled?
What was the last thing I Googled? I definitely think it was 2020 election. I keep checking. It's crazy. Every day I wake up and I'm like, you got a president? No? Okay, I'll check in the afternoon.
And they're talking about in 12 days. I'm like, what you mean? It's the longest election I've ever seen in my life.
You know what? That's okay. Okay? Like my mom used to say, take your time, baby.
It's true, because we don't know who we're going to get, who we're going to be dealing with in the end.
That's true.
So that's it. So tell me, what's your therapy? What is it that you do when you're going through, you know, when you're not feeling so pretty?
When I'm not feeling so pretty, or when I'm, I guess, not doing music or creating in some sort, I honestly love to read. I started this thing on my Insta stories where I would challenge myself to read a book a month and then give it away, and we called it like Sisterhood of the Traveling Book. So I read it, sign it, I give it to anyone who was giving me their address first, and it's been like a thing. So books on life, on Christianity, on music, on Black people, like just on greatness overall. Hey, Cordy. And it's been a peaceful state of mind. Everyone always asks me, like, why don't you just listen to the Audible books and stuff? And I'm like, it's not the same.
It's not the same. I'd rather the hard copy too. I don't want it. Oh, it's not the same.
It's not the same. It doesn't even process the same. Kind of like when people say, you know, write down your goals. It's not like I can articulate them, but to write it down, it just hits different.
It does. It does.
And it's a conversation starter. So when I bring them on planes or when I'm traveling, like I get recommended other books, and it's a thing.
Right. I get it. So we're gonna wrap this up. Why don't you drop your links anywhere that you're linked into, anywhere, Instagram, social media, on any platform of social media. Let everybody know where you're from, where you're going, what you're gonna do tomorrow in the next 5 minutes. Like, listen, it
Period.
is what it
It's
is.
okay
Right.
because I have a sad obsession to Instagram. So you can of course follow me at Jazmine on Instagram. My YouTube is still at QTJazz, and I post weekly vlogs and monthly like music videos, all that good stuff. You can find me there. Period.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So you know what? Everybody just follow Jazmine Robinson, over 135 followers. Also on social media, social therapy. Follow us on social therapy IG, social therapy one on Twitter and Instagram. Don't forget our the owner, Dupree Shamir. Let's get this. Baby girl, good night. Have a great night. Enjoy
Thank you
yourself.
so much.
No problem. Good
Bye.
night.